You're watching Fox 10 Arizona Morning.
Welcome back. Demi Moore and Kim Kardashian are two celebrities who recently experienced big breakups, right?
Yeah.
And it was in all the papers.
Yeah,
It was in all the papers, as they say.
Right. Demi ended a 6-year marriage to Ashton Kutcher. Kim ending her 72-day marriage to Chris Humphries. Either way, I mean, I'm sure it's painful. 72 days or 6 years. Whether you've been in a relationship for a few months, a few decades, the holidays are hard, especially following a big breakup. I'm sure it can be very depressing.
So we have here a relationship coach, Dr. Daniela Roher. Did I pronounce your name right?
Yes, correct.
She is here, and I should say you were born in Italy,
Yes.
and so you're my friend.
All
You're
right,
my paisan.
good. And you are friend because amico means friend.
It does mean friend, doesn't it?
So, yes.
Well, it's so nice to have you here. So it is especially difficult for a breakup to happen during the holidays, right?
It is very difficult. In fact, I would say there is nothing more sad than being sad when everybody else is happy. And over the holidays, everybody's supposed to be happy, having a wonderful time, joyous time. And so if this is not what's happening to you, you feel very isolated, very alone. And also by contrast, you see your sadness even more so because compared to everybody being happy, and you don't want to interfere with other people.
Right.
So should you avoid parties? Should you avoid family get-togethers if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling down, or should you force yourself to go to that kind of stuff?
Yes, you need to get through the holidays. So you force yourself to get out as much as you can. That's a good part about the holidays is that there are a lot of things going on. So you can find a party you can go to, or a family gathering, or friends getting together, do it.
So even if you have to slap a fake smile on your face for now, just to get through it, just do it.
Do it, because it gets you out of thinking about what happened to you. It makes you feel less, it distracts you. So, you know, you'll have plenty of time later on to think about what happened and process your feelings and deal with them, but not over the holidays.
So family support would be very important too.
Very important. Family and friends, yes.
What about the other extreme? What if you and your partner are celebrating Christmas for the first time? Both of you have your own sets of kids, you know, and they all have their both patterns of behavior and traditions in the family. Is that a difficult time to get everybody together?
That is a difficult time as well. It's a difficult time because everybody thinks that a family should be like Rockwell, everybody's happy around the fire and everything else. And more than 50% of families in this country are blended families. And blended families are born...
You said over 50%,
over
right?
50%.
That is
Wow, that's
alarming.
a big number.
Yeah.
Yes, blended family or yes. And so, and blended families are born out of loss, whether it's a loss through a death or divorce or separation. And so there is always a lot of sadness there. And particularly if you have children, you know, you have to be aware of it. So if you know, the most important thing for a parent, a blended parent, is not to take things personally. Because kids may not want to do the kind of things that you want to do. You might have spent a lot of time trying to set up a nice activity or, you know, bake cookies or whatever, and they may not be interested at all. No, they're sad, they're angry, they're sulking, they're missing the other parent, they're missing what they had before. So it's a very sad time, a very trying time.
So, a personal question. On Christmas Eve in your house, do you do the Italian feast with the seafood? And,
yes.
Yeah, we do too.
I do.
And sometimes it's hard to get the family to come.
She wasn't expecting that question. She got a little nervous and you had a personal question.
So what do you serve on Christmas Day? Do you have turkey or do you have, we have homemade ravioli. We do that every year.
Yeah, and I do lasagna.
And you do lasagna?
Oh, wow. Can I be invited to your house for Christmas? That's delicious.
You know, we were going to pass up that tradition of making the homemade ravioli last year, and one of my daughters called and said, I'm coming over to make the ravioli. She brought her own pasta maker.
That's the point, and it goes back to the tradition that you were talking about, blended family. Kids love traditions.
Yes, they do.
And so it's very important that you maintain traditions, and when you are in a blended family, you have to mix all traditions
and different ones
and
or new
create
ones.
new ones. Yes.
Well, Dr. Daniela Roher, thank you so much. It's a pleasure
It was
to meet
fun
you.
talking with you.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
I love
Merry
listening to you
Christmas to you.
talk, by the way.
Thank you.